I say this with a heavy heart because I really don't know what to do anymore. I want to stop feeling like this. The feeling of wanting to have a job in something you love. And for me, that has been a very long journey. This hobby started 17 years ago with scrapbooking. But now, after so many years, it's become something that I'm so passionate about, that I want to do as a job. I want to get paid for it. And I'm tired of feeling like a starving artist. And that feeling of a starving artist, it weighs heavy in my heart, because no artist wants to wait until they die to actually get paid. I feel like as artists, we can get paid now. No matter what we do, whether we are mixed media artists, we are crafters, we are musicians, we should be getting paid for what we do. And you know what? I started by just doing this as a hobby. So when I started getting free products for design teams, that was amazing. And my friend Justine recently did a video about how in the card making community, it's so difficult for people because there's so many monthly releases and people cannot afford everything. Not only do we feel like starving artists, but you guys probably do as well. And that is so difficult because, you know what, like we should all stop feeling like that, whether we're doing it as a job or we're doing it because we want to do it for our own happiness. We should not feel like we cannot afford things. And don't get me wrong, of course I'm going to buy products, but it's something that I feel because I was getting products for free, I could showcase them, but so many people would message me saying that they couldn't afford those products. And so I started making videos on how to make some of the products, or with products that are around the house, or things that people would really be able to afford. But those companies that send me the products, I mean, I made so many videos and projects for them. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for the exposure that I got. I was able to work with really high quality products, and I'm very, very grateful. But I feel at the point in my life that I want to do this as a job, and I want to feel compensated. And I feel that if I am able to get compensated, then at the same time, I can bring more for you, because I don't want this to weigh heavy on my heart anymore. I want to bring as much to you. I want to help you tell your story the way that I am able to tell my story. And I want to do that in many different ways. One of the ways is to bring you more content that will be geared towards things that we can use, like using your stash or using things from around the house or from nature. And as you can see in the past few months, I've been bringing videos that can really help you tell your story in a way that does not have to be expensive, that you can use things from around the house. And yes, we're going to need certain basic materials, especially for mixed media and art journaling, but a lot of those can be made at home. So there are a lot of possibilities. But I also want to bring you some product reviews. So if you do want to buy them, then you'll have the opportunity to buy that. But I want to take it even a step further. And I feel like at this point, besides affiliate links, which is something that I've been working with many companies for many years, and I feel like affiliate links is something that has, although been a taboo to talk about in the community, has become a little bit more acceptable. But is that really enough? I feel I want to find different ways to be able to bring you this free content on YouTube. So a lot of the other things I'm doing is trying to maybe find sponsorships. And this is another taboo in our community. Sponsorships are something that are being used in so many different niches, like makeup and gaming and electronics. But somehow in our art community, whenever somebody gets sponsored by a company, even though most people that get sponsored only do it because they love the product, at least I know I do, but I feel like companies should be compensating the creators for their time and for what they're creating. And yes, maybe if you're a beginner and you want to start in the design team world, or you want to start getting exposure from a company, that makes sense. And I saw Lindsay, the frugal crafter, talked about this, and how she said that, like the people that are already kind of did their time, that actually have put in a lot of effort into becoming who they are today, that they should get compensated by companies, that they should not be doing it for free anymore. And I think that's really, really important for you to understand, that if I'm getting sponsored by a companies that I love to work with, then if I get compensated, it's because I am doing work not only for them, but also for you. Because if they're showing me products, I'm only going to tell you the truth. This is where I've reached a point where I feel like you can trust me, and you can trust many of my fellow creators that have been doing it for many years to tell you the truth, whether or not we like a product or not. And I feel that that is so important. So if I am able to get sponsored by a company, then that means I can bring more free videos for you. And bringing more free videos meaning more ways to be able to teach you how to tell your story, for you to learn how to tell your story, your own art story, to help you with, to bring that into your life. Another place that I've been doing this already for a little while is memberships. I've been doing YouTube memberships since March, since the world closed down. But I'm going to take that even further, and I've started my own Patreon as well. And the most exciting part, and this is something that I really feel is going to help you as well to tell your story, is that a lot of the collage papers that I've been creating for my art journals, I've been scanning so I could actually put them up for you to download digitally. And that's going to help you create with confidence. And I'm going to do some videos on how to use those collage papers, because it really will help you tell your story. And one of the really exciting parts is that I've made inspirational sheets where there's lots of inspirational quotes and words that you can use to tell your story. So I really want to make this upcoming year of 2021 an amazing year, not only for myself, but for all of you, and maybe open the doors for many of you who actually want to one day do what you love in the same way that I am doing that. So I really hope that if you're there listening and do you want to support me or support many of the creators, or you are a creator of yourself, that you want to become and work in this community and stop feeling like a starving artist, then we can all unite and stand together, because together we're stronger. And I really feel that if companies start seeing that we should be getting compensated monetarily and compensated for our time and our efforts and what we stand for, and as more and more people start doing that, the companies will realize that this is really important, and this is something that they need to stand for as well. I really want to wish you a happy new year. I really hope that this upcoming new year will be an amazing one, and that we can all stand together and create and love what we do, and not feel that we're not good enough, because we all are enough. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy New Year.